Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will discuss the answers of in-text questions of chapter 2 Acids, Bases and Salts, which are given in between the chapter. So let's begin. So the first question is from page number 18. You have been provided with 3 test tubes. One of them contains distilled water and the other to contain an acidic solution and a basic solution respectively. If you are given only red litmus paper, how will you identify the contents of each test tube? First, put the red litmus paper in all the test tubes turn by turn. The solution which turns red litmus to blue will be a basic solution. The blue litmus paper formed here can now be used to test the acidic solution. So next, put the blue litmus paper obtained above in the remaining 2 test tubes turn by turn. The solution which turns the blue litmus paper to red will be the acidic solution. Then the solution which has no effect on any litmus paper will be neutral and hence it will be the distilled water. Next, page number 22. First one. Why should curd and sour substances not be kept in brass and copper vessels? Answer. Curd and sour substances should not be kept in brass and copper vessels because these and other sour foodstuffs contain acids which can react with the metal of the vessel to form poisonous metal compounds which can cause food poisoning and affect our health adversely. Next, which gas is usually liberated when acid reacts with a metal? Illustrate with an example. How will you test for the presence of this gas? Metals are mostly reactive in nature. They react with dilute acids like hydrochloric and sulfuric acid to evolve the hydrogen gas. For example, zinc and hydrochloric acid react and form zinc chloride and hydrogen gas is evolved. The hydrogen gas burns with a pop sound when a burning candle is brought near to it. Third one. Metal compound A reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid to produce effervescence. The gas evolved extinguishes a burning candle. Write a balanced chemical equation for the reaction if one of the metal compounds formed is calcium chloride. As metal compound released is calcium chloride, the gas evolved here is carbon dioxide. Hence metal A should be calcium carbonate. Hence the reaction between calcium carbonate and hydrochloric acid is calcium carbonate and hydrochloric acid react and form calcium chloride, carbon dioxide and water. Next, page number 25. First one. Why do hydrochloric and nitric acid etc. show acidic characters in aqueous solution while solution of compounds like alcohol and glucose do not show acidic character? Answer. The hydrogen ions in aqueous solution are responsible for acidic character. The hydrochloric and nitric acid etc. give hydrogen ions in water while alcohol and glucose do not give hydrogen ions in water. Therefore, alcohol and glucose do not show acidic character. Why does an aqueous solution of an acid conduct electricity? Aqueous solution of an acid releases hydrogen ions and hydronium ions in solution. Since ions are the carriers of charge, therefore they are responsible for conducting electricity. Third one. Why does dry hydrochloric gas change the color of the dry litmus paper? Answer. The dry hydrogen chloride gas does not give hydrogen ions and therefore does not change the color of dry litmus paper. Fourth one. While diluting an acid, why it is recommended that the acid should be added to water and not water to the acid? While diluting an acid, it is recommended that the acid should be added to water and not water to the acid because if water is added to the concentrated acid to dilute it, then a large amount of heat is evolved at once. This heat changes some of the water to steam explosively, which can splash the acid on one's face or clothes and cause acid burns. How is the concentration of hydronium ions affected when a solution of acid is diluted? When a given amount of acid is added to water, there is a fixed number of hydronium ions per volume of the solution. On dilution, the number of hydronium ions per volume decreases and concentration also decreases. Sixth one. How is the concentration of hydroxide ions affected when excess base is dissolved in a solution of sodium hydroxide? Answer. The concentration of hydroxide ions will increase when excess base is dissolved in a solution of sodium hydroxide, but it happens to a limited extent only, after which the concentration becomes almost constant. Now page number 28. First one, you have two solutions A and B. The pH of solution A is 6 and the pH of solution B is 8. Which solution has more hydrogen ion concentration? Which of this is acidic and which one is basic? Answer. A pH value of less than 7 indicates an acidic solution, while greater than 7 indicates a basic solution. Since solution A has more hydrogen ion concentration, solution A is acidic and solution B is basic. Second one, what effect does the concentration of hydrogen ions have on the nature of the solution? More the concentration of hydrogen ions, higher the acidic nature of the solution. Third one, do basic solution also have hydrogen ions? If yes, then why are these basic? Answer, basic solution have hydrogen ions, but these are far less in number than hydroxide ions that is responsible for their basic nature. Under what soil condition do you think a farmer would treat the soil of his fields with quicklime or slaked lime or chalk? If the soil is too acidic, having a low pH, then it is treated with a materials like quicklime, slaked lime or chalk. Page number 33. What is the common name of the compound CaOCl2? The common name of the compound CaOCl2 is bleaching powder. Name the substance which on treatment with chlorine yields bleaching powder. The substance which on treatment with chlorine yields bleaching powder is slaked lime or calcium hydroxide. Third one. Name the sodium compound which is used for softening the hard water. The sodium compound which is used for softening the hard water is sodium carbonate or washing powder. Fourth one. What will happen if a solution of sodium hydrogen carbonate is heated? Give the equation of the reaction involved. The solution of sodium hydrogen carbonate on heating gives sodium carbonate and carbon dioxide gas is evolved. Write an equation to show the reaction between plaster of Paris and water. The chemical equation for the reaction of plaster of Paris and water is calcium sulfate hemihydrate plus water gives rise to gypsum.